Now, we want you to get as much as possible out of this course. So this video is meant to give you a walkthrough of the back end and technical stuff so you have a very easy time taking this course. First, you purchase the course. If you purchase right on the main course website, it will just take you to automatic enrollment. But if you purchase somewhere outside of the main course website, you will receive a link just for you after your purchase to take you through to enrollment. So if you receive that link, go ahead and follow that link, and then you will enroll. Again, depending if you bought it right on the site, you'll automatically enroll. Or if you bought it outside of the main site, you will receive a link. Now follow that link and you should see something like this, and then you would just click enroll in course. Don't worry, it won't try to charge you again as long as you've already purchased and you've gotten that link. It will then take you to this spot that says thank you for enrolling, and then you just click continue to course. Now if it's not your first time logging in and you keep coming back, all you have to do is go back to this website and then log in. Like if you've taken a break and come back and logging in, and that's where the login button is. So you'll begin your course, and we're just going to take you on a walkthrough of the back end. Now this is the back end of the course, and when you have purchased the course and you log in for the first time, and if you go to my courses, you can see all the courses you're currently enrolled in and have purchased. And if you go to all courses, you'll see everything that we have to offer right now. So since this is the keys to end project procrastination, helping your projects take flight, I'm going to go ahead and take you into the course. Now you will click onto that course and it will take you over to the curriculum. Down here lists all the lectures, and to the left you can find my information, your instructor, and how to contact me. Now you can start the course by just hitting start next lecture, and it will take you in a linear fashion through everything. Or you can skip around. It won't lock you out or anything. You can always come back to anything later. But in this particular course, we have 3 main sections, but we also have the welcome area and getting the most out of the course, which is what you're in now with the tech guide and the walkthrough, and ensuring your final thoughts, which is a wrap-up. And then as all your bonuses, you have the mini maps in here that answered specific questions that I got from you guys, my students, that I wanted to include in this course. So we're going to go ahead and you can click start to start the first lecture, and it will go into and start. It will automatically start the video of that lecture unless you go here to settings and turn off autoplay. You can also choose to auto-complete all of your lectures, which means if you choose auto-complete, you don't have to hit complete and continue over here for the percentage to go up of your completion of the course. So right here on the left-hand side, you'll still see all the other lectures that are in the course, so it lets you navigate through them very easily if you want to move on to a different lecture. Now up here is, these aren't clickable, but it just lets you know where you are, and each tab is an indicator of where you are in the course. See the welcome area, getting the most, and it mirrors all the sections of the course. Down here under your main video lesson is right here, and you can watch this on any device. Again, you can log into this course on any device or as many devices as you want, your iPad, your iPhone, your desktop, and it will move accordingly. Now, under the main video lecture, you'll find the resources, the lecture MP3, so you can listen to the whole lecture via audio by just clicking the play button here, or you can download the audio so you can put it on your iPhone or whatever audio device that you're using to take with you. And then underneath of the MP3s, you'll find the PDFs of the course slides and presentation. Now you can just view it as an embedded slides right here online, so you don't have to download anything, or you can choose to download them to your own computer or any other device. But that's pretty much it for each lecture. It is the same type of thing. You'll go in and the tab will be in the certain area. You'll have your main video. You'll have the choice to download or listen to your MP3 and watch or download the PDFs. Then to get to the next lecture, you just hit complete and continue. And that will take you just to the next area. And see, it also updated our percentage. Now to go back, you just hit previous lecture. Now to go back to the beginning of the course where it just shows your curriculum, you go here. And you can find any of your information by clicking this little guy up here. If you need to manage any of your course subscriptions or change your or add credit cards or edit your profile, which I highly recommend, you can do so right here. Now, a main part of this course is the workbook that comes along with it. And throughout the lectures, you will have a pause to go ahead and work and do the exercises in your workbook. But once you're in the back end of the course, I just want you to take note, that's where you can click start to go in and download or look at the PDF right in your browser of the workbook. Now the workbook gives you a cheat sheet of the whole course. It shows you all the video lectures and all the exercises that go with those lectures. So you can actually use this just to check them off to make sure you've completed everything. Once you open the workbook, it just shows you an area of how to get started and some of the headlines, icons, and titles you're going to see within the workbook, just to make it a little easier for you and to know how the workbook is sectioned and organized. Now you'll see 3 icons. That way you know what section you're in always. You know there's 3 sections to the course. 1, ideas and discovery, 2, chaos to order, and 3, doing and executing. And these icons go with each of the sections. So it's just another indicator for you to know where you are in your workbook. Now, in each section of the workbook, section 1, section 2, section 3, you'll find a section checklist. So it will take you through everything that you need to do for that section. Look at the lecture video, do the exercises, and it gives you another little checklist here. And then it prompts you to how to share your homework, which you should be doing for every section. Now, also in each section, you have the guiding questions, which are the questions that appear at the beginning of each video lecture, but we just put them here so you can have them in a different area. And then we provided you with a mind map of notes. That way you can just take your notes, and we already put the images of the main slides in there to make it easy for you. So make sure you use this. Write in it and take notes. This workbook is meant to be used, so write all over it. But again, within the lectures, while you're watching the video, you'll be prompted to do your exercises and sometimes pause the video, and you'll see something like this, workbook time, and then it will prompt you to go to your workbook. Now, you will also be prompted, like I said, you will see in some of the exercises in the workbook, it prompts you to action to share your work on the Facebook group so you can get credit for your homework. And please do this because it motivates you and it really does give you momentum to keep going. You can also use the Facebook group to give any suggestions about the course. You will see an area on the Facebook group itself as a suggestion box. So please, please, if you have any suggestions for this course or something that's unclear, to give us, it gives you an opportunity to speak and give us suggestions on how we can improve this course. I want to help you learn as much as you can, and this just helps us keep improving things. Also use the Facebook group for any additional questions and additional advice you may need. And your fellow students are also there to help you through this. Now, try not to be intimidated. If this is the first time taking an online course, try not to be intimidated by the technology. We're here to help you, and the back end is very simple to use compared to a lot of other online courses. Now, I want you to keep in mind, we all start somewhere, so don't get angry at yourself just because you're starting out. And if you've had in the past where you couldn't complete projects, you're starting a new thing. You're a beginner in projects, but just keep starting. And just remember that whenever you're trying to learn a new skill, you always start from somewhere. Experts had to start at the very beginning too. So just keep that in mind. And a little quote from one of my favorite shows and cartoons. Life is like this dark tunnel. You may not always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you keep moving, you will come to a better place. Like I just said, keep starting, realize this is your starting point, and keep moving a little step by step. And we're here for your success. On to the adventure of this course.